Daily 8 English Podcast.
From Daily 8 English.
Hey, fellow English learners. It's good to see you all. Welcome back to Daily 8 English, where 8 minutes a day builds the fluency of a lifetime. I'm Tom.
And I'm Olivia. Let's get started.
Olivia, hand on heart. Have you ever been in a meeting, had a brilliant idea, opened your mouth to say it, and then just nothing came out?
Oh, more times than I'd like to admit. And the worst part? Someone else says the exact same thing 5 minutes later and gets all the credit.
Yes, that is the most frustrating feeling in the world.
And for non-native English speakers, this happens even more. Because it's not just nerves. It's the extra half second your brain needs to translate, find the right word, check the grammar, and by then, the moment is gone.
Today on Daily 8 English, we're talking about how to speak up in meetings without freezing. Real phrases, real strategies, real confidence.
Because your ideas deserve to be heard, in any language, but especially in English.
4 strategies, 8 minutes. Let's go. Strategy 1, the entry phrase. This is your door into the conversation. Most people freeze because they don't know how to break in. They wait for the perfect moment, and it never comes.
So instead of waiting, you need a reliable entry phrase, something that signals you want to speak without interrupting rudely.
Here are the ones that work best. Can I jump in here? Short, polite, signals you have something to add.
I'd like to add something to that. Perfect when someone has just made a point and you want to build on it.
If I may, I think there's another angle worth considering. Slightly more formal. Great for senior meetings.
Actually, that reminds me of something. Casual, conversational, lowers the formality and makes it easier to speak.
The key is, pick one. Practice it until it comes out automatically. You don't want to be thinking about your entry phrase while also thinking about your idea.
Make the entry automatic so your brain can focus on the content.
Strategy 2. Buying time without going silent. This is the one that saves you when your brain needs a few extra seconds.
Because silence in a meeting feels much longer than it actually is. 3 seconds of silence feels like 30.
So instead of going silent, you fill those seconds with something intelligent, something that sounds like thinking out loud.
That's a great point. Let me think about that for a second.
Interesting. So what you're saying is, and then you paraphrase what they said. This buys you time and shows you were listening.
I want to make sure I understand this correctly before I respond. Incredibly powerful. It sounds thoughtful, not slow.
And my personal favorite? There are a few ways to look at this. And then you pause, appear to consider, and pick the best one. That one is genius. You sound like you have multiple perspectives ready, when really, you're just thinking.
Welcome to professional communication, Tom.
Strategy 3. Disagreeing without damaging relationships. This is where so many people either stay silent or say something too direct that lands badly.
Because in English, especially in professional settings, how you disagree matters just as much as what you disagree with.
The golden structure is acknowledge first, then disagree. Never lead with the disagreement cold.
So instead of, that won't work, try, I see where you're coming from, and I wonder if we've considered the risk of...
Instead of I don't agree, try, that's an interesting approach. I'd like to offer a different perspective though.
Instead of, you're wrong, try, well, never say you're wrong, ever.
Ever. In any meeting, in any country.
I think there might be another way to look at this. Same message, zero damage to the relationship.
The phrase, I see where you're coming from, is one of the most powerful phrases in professional English. It shows respect even when you completely disagree.
And people are far more open to your idea when they feel heard first.
Strategy 4. Closing strong. Most people fade out at the end of their point. Their voice drops, they add, I don't know, just a thought. And the whole impact disappears.
You worked up the courage to speak. You said your idea. Don't throw it away at the end.
Strong closers sound like this. So my recommendation would be decisive, clear, professional.
I think this is worth exploring further. What does the team think? Invites discussion, shows confidence.
To summarize my point, I believe we should signals you're wrapping up and reinforces your idea one more time.
And simply, that's my view on this. Full stop. No apology, no softening, just confidence.
The difference between a junior voice and a senior voice in meetings is often just that closing line. Own it. Word tour time!
Let's go.
Word 1. Assert. To state something confidently and clearly. She asserted her position in the meeting. Don't be afraid to assert your ideas. When you assert, you speak with ownership. Not aggression, ownership.
Word 2. Articulate. To express something clearly and effectively. He articulated his concerns very well. She's very articulate in presentations. This is the compliment you want people to give you after a meeting.
Word 3. Interrupt. To break into someone's conversation. I don't want to interrupt, but is the polite way. Knowing this word helps you use it correctly and avoid doing it rudely.
Word 4. Facilitate. To make a process easier or help it happen. She facilitated the discussion. He facilitated the decision-making process. If you want to sound senior in a meeting, use this word about yourself.
Word 5. Consensus. General agreement among a group. Can we reach a consensus on this? It seems like there's consensus that we should proceed. Powerful word in any team meeting.
Word 6. Concise. Brief and clear without unnecessary words. Please keep your update concise. Her presentation was concise and effective. In meetings, concise is always a compliment. Nobody ever wished a meeting was longer.
6 words. Assert, articulate, interrupt, facilitate, consensus, concise. These are the words of confident meeting participants. Learn them. Use them. Own that room.
Even if it's a virtual room on a video call.
especially then. Listener challenge. Here's your micro task. Before your next meeting, any meeting, work or otherwise, write down one entry phrase and one time-buying phrase. Just 2 phrases on a sticky note or in your phone. Keep them visible. Use at least one of them in the meeting. That's it. 1 meeting, 2 phrases.
Preparation is what confidence actually looks like from the outside. Nobody sees the sticky note. They just see someone who speaks up clearly and without hesitation.
So here's your reflection question. Think about the last meeting you were in. Was there a moment when you had something to say, but didn't say it? What stopped you? And what would have happened if you had? Just sit with that for a moment.
Because that honest reflection, that's where real growth lives.
If today's episode helped you, hit subscribe. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Tom.
I'm Olivia. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.